What's up guys, it's Oblivious Gamer here, and today I'll be talking more about Gundam Evolution. So a couple of hours ago, there was a live stream from the team behind the game. They gave us a bit more of information on what to expect from the game, and they even showed some gameplay. But before I continue, if you want to keep up on Gundam Evolution, which is a game I will try to cover as much as I can, don't forget to subscribe. So let's begin. First, this was all in Japanese, and my Japanese is not that great, so there is stuff I'm not capable of translating, so I just did my best with what I had. I will also be going in order from what they talked, and as I said before, my Japanese is not that good, so there's some stuff that I won't necessarily be able to translate on par with what it is. So they first talked about how the suits will have variations, and what does that mean? Well, in the sense that they won't feel the same. So each suit is supposed to feel different and it's supposed to feel unique. As an example, they show how Sasabi has funnels, whereas Ashimar will be able to, transform. I think this is something good. I feel a lot of the suits have unique aspects that could definitely be used to make them fit into a hero shooter or to make that their gimmick in a hero shooter. Which I really didn't think much about it until I actually saw, the trailer for this game. Apart from, the differences or how each suit will feel unique, they also mentioned there will be skins and you'll be able to customize the mobile suits how they look, which I feel this is one of the places where they will be making money. For a free-to-play, because this game is free-to-play, we all know cosmetics is a big part to make their money. So I'm not surprised about this. I am wondering how much are they gonna go with the skins in the sense of like how unique or how outlandish they would be. I don't think they will go too crazy, but I am wondering, and I'm wondering if it's gonna be like the whole mobile suit or just specific parts, because I can see them just trying to monetize for each specific part, like a specific skin for the head, the arm, the body, the legs. Like I can really see them nickel and dime every part. They show also which units so far have been confirmed, and there are 12, which are Pale Rider, the original Gundam, Saku, Gundam Barbatos, Sasabi, Methis, GM Sniper 2, Ashimar, Dom Trooper, Turn A Gundam, Gun Tank, and Jim. This roster seems fine for me. It's varied, it's not only mobile suits, and it's not only Gundams. It's also using suits from different eras, so it's not like they're focusing on one specific era or specific eras. It seems like it's very varied. So hey, there could be a chance to see your favorite mobile suit in this game. They also show, for example, how the RX Gundam, his weapons and abilities are different than Sasabi. So you can see, for example, how his shot that he fires is very different from Sasabi. Sasabi's, for example, spreads out. At the same time, we see both suits work differently. The RX Gundam also has his Gundam hammer that he can use against enemies that are using their shield to block. So he uses the Gundam hammer and opens them up. Whereas Sasabi, for example, can use his funnels to help him deal with 2v1 situations. I think here we can see how different each suit feels and how they can be used differently and work for different playstyles. Then they show off Barbatos, which seems to be more like the melee type suit since he uses his mace. So pretty interesting. I am wondering how much damage he would do because he only has 1000 health, and so far I don't feel he is that quick too, so I am hoping he has something unique to give him something to fight against mobile suits that can use range attacks, which a lot of them can. Then they go over Ashimar and show a bit of him and highlight how he is capable of transforming and using that into his advantage for mobility. They show also everyone's favorite mobile suit, the Gun Tank, and they showcase some of his interesting abilities that he has. After talking about some of the mobile suits, they talk about the game modes they have, which so far are 3. Again, translation, I'm doing my best here, so I'm not gonna specifically be able to name them. So first is what I called Capture the Point, then Domination, and a final mode in which your objective would be to destroy a specific point from the enemy. Now, they went over Domination and Capture the Point, so capture the point basically is divided into two sections. You capture a part that's called A point, and then you capture B point. You will first need to capture A point within a certain amount of time. Once that is done, point B will appear and you will need to capture it within, again, a certain amount of time. The other mode is Domination, which if you have played any FPS, you would know this mode. And there will be 3 spots, A, B, and C. You need to capture the spots and try to hold them as long as possible to gain points and reach the max points to win. For the third mode, they didn't specifically go over, so I don't have that much information for you guys. Finally, they had 2 exhibition matches, which I will be only cutting and showing some quick aspects. Last thing I want is Bandai Namco nuking my channel, so I will leave the link down below in the descriptions with the timestamps to when the exhibition matches start, so if you want to check the whole match, you can do that. Also, I will be leaving my final points at the end of the video.
倒したいと思います。
はい、お願いします。そして続いてスパギアさん、
はい、
どうしましょう。
安定のガンタンクで。
安定
いいとはちょっと言い切れないですね。
確かに。
さあということでユニット選択が完了しました。
と剣の大きさ一緒ですよ、剣。
それは言い過ぎだね。
はい、OK です。
順前いきますよ。
OK です。俺右から行ってる。
早っ。
早い。ついていけないついていけない。
なんか爆撃来た。
キーさんが頑張ってくれてる。
いや G マニューバーが行って
右から行けそうですね。右そのまま。
右ですか。はい。
後ろ。
近くまで行かないと叩かねえですね。
私はそういう感じでちょっと難しいですね。
いや
後ろ。
ガンダム引いたわ相手の。
後ろからめっちゃ来てます。
後ろいっぱいいます。
後ろ。
ガンタンクの G1 2がありますね。
これなんか結構縦うざいですね。縦
そうですね。1対1においてはかなりの強さ発揮するんで。G1 2が足を逃げてきました。やべえ、間違えた。
禁止右側。
やばい、左抜けます。ちょっと敵多いな。一回
禁止相手の。
オッケー。
ガンダム。ダメだ。
あ、なんか溜まった。
オッケー使ってもいいですよ。
突っ込んじゃった。
パンチが
パンチ行きましたよ。パンチ。
ナイスパンチ。
うわー、何。
いやー、大敗。
行きましょう。
オッケ
ーです。うわー、ナイスです。ヨリさんナイスです。それ。
右の外見瀕死かも。
シャカさん
やった。
オッケー。エネルギーケーブル今強化されてるんでかなり。
シャーガさん強え。
火力高いです今。
すげえ。
やっちゃってください。もう全て。
左ガンダム。
全てやっちゃってください。
左ガンダムやってます。
やばい。差し合いが帰る。ナイスです。止まったんじゃないですか。
ナイス。
オッケー。
理解します。理解します。
ナイス。
ケイさん、オッケーつけます。
外見瀕死。
うわー、ごめんなさい。なるほど。
上にいますね。
上の後ろだ。後ろにジムがいるわ。
これ起こせるかな。使います。
もうあと2分。
ありがとうリバイブ。
これいきますね。
やばい。敵も G マニューバー返してきてますね。
やばい。
G マニューバー返してきてますねこれ。
上にガンダム。
やるそれ。
オッケーナイス。
うわ、やられた。マジか。
下もですね。下もエリアなんで。
これ上
下の2階層構造です。オッケー、ギアさん。ナイスー。
やばい。
瀕死。やばい。瀕死が逃げる。
くそ。これ起こせないですよね。
今イオリさん強化されてるんですごい強い状態です。行ってください。起こした。ナイス。相手の G マニューバーが。
これ下からもう行けますねこれ。
そうですね。下から結構
強いですね。
そうですね。両方排除しないと。
ここを取ってますね。
ダメな気がしました。ダメですかこれ。じゃあ
もうそのまま入りますわ。
ポイント取れてるんでポイントで得点稼ぎます。
今により行きます。
行きましょう。
行きます。B。
次 B ですね。
オッケー。
次 B。
リーチか。
ラッシマーのパンチがあるんで。
G マニューバー入る。ここあるな。
激アツの
拠点ロッカー。
早く。
使い方分かってきた。
やられた。
B を占拠せよ。
そうですね。ただこれもう次の A に全てをかけましょう。ここは OK です。
おー、めっちゃ燃えてる。
ナイス。
ナイス。
ケインさんのキャノン砲がすごいダメージ。
次 A ですね。
オッケー。
A で戦いましょう。 OK です。
やば。体力73しかない。よし。
A の横まで取れてる。
行きましょう。
A 行きます。
こっちめっちゃリードしてる。
やばいやばい、追いかけ回されてる。足島対決。
G マニュアルやります。
これね、リペアケーブルマジありがてえ。
足島があとちょっとだ。
今俺戻ってる。
ナイス。
マジか。
取れましたねこれ。オッケーです。いいですよ。
ケイさん真左にいますよ。はい。
ドムミリドムやった
ナイス。
うわー、
ナイス
ナイス。めっちゃいい。
ちょっと待ってた方がいい。
ちょっと待ってた方がいいかもしれないです。
オッケー
一緒に行きましょう。
オッケー。
これだいぶ優勢ですよ。ここで取り切りましょう。
結構前目まで来てる。
はい。
ここまで来てる。入り口抑えられてるな。
強化来てますねこれ。エネルギーケーブルで敵が今強くなってるんで。
これ
アウト。おー。アッシマーのパンチで粉々になっちゃいました。
チューしちゃった。
人数負けちゃってます。人数負けちゃってます。うわーやばい。自爆した。
やばい。
いいじゃないですか、いいじゃないですか。取ってますよ。取ってる。
So, what do you think after watching some of the gameplay? Overall, I really can't help but say it looks so similar to Overwatch. There's just so much stuff that reminds me of it, and depending on who you are, it might be a good thing or a bad thing. Personally, as I said, I'm really curious about this title. I can see that this game can become very fun, and it's unique to what we usually expect from a Gundam game. However, I will still have a bit of skepticism about the monetization and balance. I want to see how will that look, because there is a part of me that knows that Bandai can monetize the shit out of this. And Bandai has had some games, especially free-to-play, that are heavily monetized and unbalanced. There is one that comes up to mind that I used to play. So yeah, now I don't want to dampen your feelings or to say, hey, don't be hyped. If you're hyped, that is good. This game seems interesting and has a lot of potential. Especially it seems that they're pushing for this to be like an esports game. I am looking forward to the game, but as a reviewer and a commentator, I have to try to see this game from every side, no matter how much of a Gundam fan I am. But yeah guys, feel free to leave your thoughts down below. This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.